Welcome back, brave warriors, to Dominions 5. Today we'll be playing Early Age Arcoscephaly. We'll be playing against two other normal AI. Early Age Arcoscephaly has quite a few tricks up its sleeve. The Mystic is your workforce for magic and research. It starts with Astral 1, allowing communions. It has fire, water, earth, allowing for some big conjurations and evocations later on in the game. The Oread is one of our best units, although very expensive and slow to recruit. It has the potential to have Nature 5, Air 3, Earth 3, so you can get Mother Oak without any boosters. Put on top of that she has Stealth and Seduction, and she is the ultimate commander killer for Arcoscephaly. Our main workforce for expansion is the Chariot. These are a size 4 creature with trample. They're pretty fast on the map for movement and in combat. And the fact that they're size 4 means they can trample other cavalry, which is pretty unique. We'll also defend them with Cardaces, because you can fit 4 of them into a square. They're good at repelling attacks. Peltists are behind them for ranged attacks. Really good at dealing with Barbarians. The Barbarians can chew up your chariots. Our pretender is Agalma to Ares, the statue of war. The Greek god of war, Ares. We're playing heavy scales, no blessing. We have 3 magic scales, 3 luck scales, 2 growth, 3 productivity, and 2 turmoil. The 2 turmoil is because they're needed to summon up free barbarians every turn. Barbarians are the Maul version. They deal 24 damage per swing. They have bad protection, no protection on their head, so a good arrow or attack to the head, they go down. But they hit like a truck. If you have other units to support them, they can easily come and destroy even pretenders. There are no other special settings to this game. Let's dive right in. Here is our position in the world. There's quite a bit of ocean and a nice landmass. I don't think we'll have a problem expanding as we try to nab some of these areas next to forests with the plains, and we'll put forts up immediately. We're going to rush to get a lot of mage support because we want Alteration 4 for body ethereal chariots and troops, and barbarians in general, really negate a lot of the weaknesses they have to high physical damage. And then we're going to want to get some construction, level 4, so we can have some thugs. The reason for that is Warlords are excellent thugs. They can fly, they're sacred, good protection, good defense, and the fact that they're commanders means they can gain commander abilities like heroic quickness, more hit points. So that is our mid-game, early-game plan for research. I want to get another fort up as soon as we can. Our scales should help with that. For recruitment, as many chariots as we can eat, followed by Cardaces, and we'll be recruiting mystics as often as we can to get our research going. Let's take a look at who we're fighting. For pretenders, we're facing Machaka. More of an African kind of tribe setting. They have some good units, definitely for sure, and a lot of magic access. And then Hephaestus, we're facing Berytos, the Phoenix Empire. We have to beware of their war elephants. We can't trample them. They will trample us. Other than that, though, some of their bride-in-waiting and their casters can be pretty vicious with their magic combinations, although they do seem kind of expensive. Interesting. So, here's our first expansion. Nothing particularly dangerous about what we expanded into, but as you can see, the chariots did a majority of the work here. Even though it's only 3 units, they killed 7. And they will just trample the crap out of everything in their path. Their good protection assures they won't die too easy. Nice. Very well done. Here you can see we expanded into heavy cavalries, a notorious pain point. However, I believe our chariots are going to handle them. Let's see. Well, they're going to charge into our Cardaces. Oh, our Peltis. They ran away completely. I was wrong. And then Smite chased the rest of them off. Kind of a lucky win. Secondary expansion party up. Let's see how the Ichthyeids fare against our chariot leaders with a bunch of free barbarians. Wow, excellent. We even had the chariot archers this time. I must have misclicked. Let's see how they do. They should shoot arrows as they go and then still trample. Wonderful. Yes, and then the barbarians came in. Good job. Alright, we found Machaka as we're expanding again. Interesting. Lion warriors, Machaka warriors. Let's take a look at that. Their troops seem pretty weak to most anything, but they probably have numbers on their side. Okay, we'll have to keep a lookout for their elite troops and casters. So, we're starting a little bit late on fort construction. It's turn 10. So, a bit later. I would have liked to start on something on like turn 6 or 7, but that's okay. And then we'll focus on getting a third fort up and running as quickly as possible. What are you going to do, Machaka? And this is why I love Barbarians. 31 kills. Look at that. That is beautiful. A golem with dueries, your ability to summon the most destructive units. Especially if the chariot's taking the lead. These guys just mop up. One hit, one kill wonders. So yeah, these guys with black steel full plate armor on are amazing. Tough Skin was lucky. Heroic ability +3 for protection. So he can just charge into units and trample all day long. Alright, here's Machaka's cap. So, we have an expansion party here who's currently building a fort, but I'm going to replace him with a commander. We could crush their expansion party and just do a little bit of isolation work, and that would hamper them greatly. We are starting some magic site searching here. 2 fire, 1 water, 1 astral. Should net some sites for us. And we're beginning aggressions on Machaka. I believe this force should be able to crush what they have with some smite, and the cavalry will be good. Excellent. We just faced off against PD, so that was an easy win. But, good news. We have 2 palisades up and running with labs. Yes! That means our mages are going to come online much quicker. But we do need to upgrade to a fort. Alright, fortresses are online. This allows us to have 2 commander points each turn. That means 2 more mages. Excellent. And we can afford some more chariots thanks to increased recruitment points and some resources. On the plus side, we do get our first throne, which will be the Throne of Ice, cold resistance, and extra gems. Alright, so here's the situation. It's turn 21. We're in the middle of a war with Machaka. They're mounting up a big doom stack here to start a siege. We've just finished construction of one of our thugs, who is going to be really good. Yeah, 27 to 25 protection whenever he berserks because he gets wounded. It's a +6. The only thing else I really want to get for him is some regeneration. Yeah, a ring of regeneration would be really nice for him. Like so. So that'll be the last item for him. So we're going to try something kind of risky. Body ethereal doesn't affect that many squares. Also has a very short range. So we're going to send in a bunch of mages here to support our army because we're going to go fight some elephants. And we don't have a ton of units, but trample can be negated by ethereal. And so if we can ethereal enough of our chariots and enough of our troops, we actually stand a good chance of winning. Well, here's how the battle went. We won. And our losses were pretty damn minimal for what we faced. That was lucky. Let's see if it was because of our 8 mystics supporting our army. I have a feeling it was. Ooh yeah. Look at all that ethereal. Oh yeah. Scared off the elephants. And then we trampled on through. Wow. That was awesome. It worked really well. Alright, it seems Machaka wants to throw down here. A big death ball. I have a moderate army, 46. Some strong units, a lot of spell support though, and I'm giving myself a decent amount of PD. That's my only real chance of holding this area. Alright, seems Berytos wants a piece of the action. They came in, I hit them for a good amount of their units, but they did some serious work with their war elephants. Let's check it out, see if we can see a blessing, something valuable from the battle. Alright, we're doing our body ethereal stuff. No sacred troops. Oh yeah, they have sacred troops, there's no blessing going on. What are you guys doing? And we had some PD here to help us. We trampled some of their cavalry, but it just wasn't good enough. Okay. Well, that happens. Alright, so Machaka hasn't decided to throw down at all. We're setting a Communion Mage support group that's going to cast Fire Cloud and Flare in the beginning, and then also Blade Wind. And that'll hopefully support our ethereal troops. And they might be in range of archers, but I think it's kind of a necessary evil at this point that we might lose them because it's such a big blob. In the meantime, we were diverting a secondary attack force with our very strong berserking, trampling thug, and some other berserking, or not berserking, but trampling chariots to the south. Okay, here's the big one. We had the Lion King and the Lion Queen at war here. And we did lose 4 of our mystics, but they killed 22. Our chariots finished up the rest. Wow, they did some work. Let's take a look. This was a big battle. We had a communion going on with some spells, a lot of buffing. There's the Blade Wind, which did wonderful. Wow. We probably got arrowed? No? We got Lion Warriored. And Fire Cloud in the middle of their warriors worked out really well. Look at that. Oh, that was awesome. Yeah. And we had some swarm action going on. Dude, look at how many ethereal chariots we had. Holy crap. That was a cool battle. Look at how badass our monster in the maze is. What a good thug. He even killed elephants. Well, chased them off at least. That is awesome. Well, he had some PD, I guess. It wasn't single-handedly. But good enough, man. Yeah. Well done. So, we have an interesting situation. We're cleaning up Machaka. We're defending Punamia, but we have a pretty big Berytos army at 2 sides of our border. So let's see how these attacks turn out. We're set to defend at these choke points pretty well, and I'm contemplating putting some mages over here to support with Gifts of Heaven. But he successfully retreated. Good guy. Alright, making some progress. We're raiding with our monster the maze now, who just destroys everything. And we got some revenge on Berytos on the other side of our continent. And yeah, we're defending pretty well against Machaka here. Good. Really good. Alright, arena time! Who wins against the monster in the maze? Let's see, everybody. Because he's just ordered to hold. He's just holding? Awesome. So what did he get as a reward? Okay. The Champion's Medal. Interesting. What does that do? The Champion's Medal gives inspirational, command, spirit sight, luck, quickness. Wow. Holy crap. He is a nightmare now in combat. Damn. Alright, so my goal now is to hurricane the crap out of Machaka's capital. They're getting a lot of income from that, so I want to jack up their unrest, do everything I can to make it a pain in the butt for them to recover from the beating they've taken. In the meantime, steal territory from Berytos. So Hurricane kills population and increases unrest. We have a range of 5 provinces. No problem. Eat it, Machaka. Well, unfortunately, our badass monster's reign of terror has come to an end. I tried to have him break the siege on one of our castles, and he probably died due to his chest wound. That is unfortunate. Or he got fatigued out by a bunch of raised undead. Or trampled. Yep, he got trampled to death. Trample's a powerful weapon. Alright, so my strategy has turned to one of economic warfare. We're casting monster boars on their forts, which, unless they're patrolling, means that they're going to have 15 unrest occurring, and when they find it, they'll have to fight it. So, you know, they'll have to constantly maintain like their forces in their forts, take a little pressure off of us. Then I'm going to start hammering them with hurricanes. And so it has come to this. We are at Machaka. And we did a pretty good job hitting it, but this is just the province defense. There's still the castle. Well, we are on turn 44. And here we go. I'm finally pushing onto both sides of the continent. We're on top of Machaka. We're still trying to fend off Berytos. As you can see, I am just demolishing territory with cursed stars, hurricanes, and we're definitely getting beaten back by Berytos. We're struggling to fight 2 opponents at once, but Machaka is almost ours. We have breached the fortification at Machaka. Looks like they're preparing for a huge counterattack, so let's make it epic. Here we go. Storm. This whole game, war elephants have been my bane, and finally Alteration 6 opened up the doorway to their defeat. Put all my mages up close, body ethereal in case they get arrowed, frozen heart. And they instantly turned around scared. Eat it. Eat it all! So Machaka attacked me one final time with a huge amount of its forces, and we held strong, only losing 13, thanks to our huge amount of casters. This is not the battle for the fortress, this is them trying to intercept me from capturing their fortress. Tons of ethereal forces from us. Air elementals. Awesome. Ethereal barbarians. Ethereal tramplers. Awesome. And then there was the battle for the fortress of Machaka. We lost quite a bit here. 11 of our 21 mystics we brought. The Oreads, oh man, that sucks. But we killed everyone here, including the Pretender, I'm pretty sure. So let's see what happened. Yeah, that was their Pretender, I'm pretty sure. Af the Dragon. Yeah. He is what killed my casters with poison. But our forces held strong. And thanks to Ethereal, we just charge and trample over walls. Body Ethereal is so good. Oh man. Well, we lost half of our army, but we did it. You killed our god. Yes. So good. Well, this is the end for Machaka. I'm sieging one of its forts, and Berytos is taking over the other one. And in the meantime, we're just fighting kind of a border war going back and forth in between this chunk of land. I am just battering Berytos, though, with locust swarms, hurricanes, everything. Alright, we captured the Machakan fortress. Excellent job, men. And with such a small force. But I don't think they had anything anyways. Goodbye. Well, I think I've thoroughly beaten the AI. Let's see if we can't just secure it with the throne victory here and end it up nice and neat. This is for one of the thrones. Nice. That went well. Okay. Didn't lose any of my commanders either. Excellent. I went ahead and made one of my Oreads a prophet, so she can sneak around and claim the thrones. And this is how the map's looking now. Taking the top. And we're just kind of harassing Berytos as they're trying to eat up the last of Machaka. I've hammered the crap out of Berytos with plagues, locusts, baleful stars. Man, it must look like total crap down there. And this is my final effort here. We have 2 Sea Kings going in with some wave breakers. And they'll go in and bless everybody with wave warriors. They'll quicken themselves. And then, yeah, just attack. We have claimed the Throne of Winter. Excellent. Our Oreads toast everybody with some air elemental assassinations. The Sea of Silence is conquered. Excellent. This is the last throne we need to win. And yeah, they should just decimate. Go, guys, go! Oh, we have some water-striking mages back here. But our trolls regenerate pretty well. They're probably getting repelled because they have length 0 weapons. Yeah, they're running away. There we go. So yeah, our Sea Kings did most of the work there. And Machaka is permanently vanquished. Did not own a single place. But I've got to beef up this because he's coming to take it. That piece of crap, Berytos. But I think it should be mostly over. Ring of Water Breathing on our prophet, going to claim that last throne. We've just got to hold it. That's really it. can't believe it. It's been a long, good game. This is it. Claim the throne. And unless they attack here or take one of my other thrones, we win. And there we are. Wonderful. What a good game. That was challenging. Fought with Machaka for a long time. Damn. And Berytos definitely did not make that easy. You know. Yeah, just getting in there and harassing me from the sea lines. Wow. Well, guys, I hope you have enjoyed this. And if you did, throw your Warlord Mal a few bones on Patreon. And as always, I'll catch you on more finished games.